Jagran brings for its readers current affairs bulletin that will be of immense help in their preparations. Current affairs headlines: Deepika Pallikal Karthik, Saurav Ghoshal clinches 73rd Senior National Squash Championship. India ADB sign $100 million loan agreement for Cauvery Delta project in Tamil Nadu. Vijender Singh clinches WBO Asia Pacific Super Middleweight title. TRI-NETRA System developed for enhancing the vision of locomotive pilots in inclement weather. WHO declares India as maternal and neonatal tetanus free. 11th Asia-Europe Meeting Summit issues Ulaanbaatar Declaration. 3 Indian sites listed among UNESCO's World Heritage Sites. Parliament passes Regional Centre for Biotechnology Bill 2016. Fortune 500 list released. India's India Oil Corporation ranked at 161st place. Union Cabinet approves Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Bill 2016. Union Cabinet approves establishment of All India Institute of Medical Sciences at Gorakhpur. Rajya Sabha passes Child Labour Prohibition and Regulation Amendment Bill 2012. Steve Elworthy appointed Managing Director of 2019 World Cup. ECI launched National Electoral Roll Purification 2016. Amendment in the Benami Transactions Prohibition Amendment Bill 2015 approved. Current affairs in detail. Deepika Pallikal Karthik Saurav Ghoshal clinched 73rd Senior National Squash Championship. The championship was held from 12 July to 17 July 2016 in Mumbai, Maharashtra. To win the title, Deepika dethroned defending champion Joshna Chinnappa 4-11, 11-6, 11-2, 11-8. Saurav defeated 4th seeded Harinder Pal Singh Sandhu 11-7, 7-11, 3-11, 11-8, 14-12. With this win, Ghoshal also entered a history of winning the title for the 11th time. He went ahead of R.K. Narpat Singh's feat of 10 titles won from 1946 to 1955. India ADB signed $100 million loan agreement for Cauvery Delta project in Tamil Nadu. It will strengthen 6 major irrigation water channels in the Vijender system of the Delta. It will rehabilitate 13 irrigation pumping schemes. The project aims to improve existing infrastructure and will provide flood protection. Under it, flood forecasting and warning systems will be installed and risk map will be drawn up. The project is expected to be completed by December 2020. Vijender Singh clinches WBO Asia Pacific Super Middleweight title. He defeated former WBC European champion Kerry Hope. The 7th match was played at the Jagran Stadium, New Delhi. He took 10 rounds to dismantle the Australian Hope and score 98-92, 98-92, 100-90. With this, Singh also became the country's first ever professional boxing title holder. The win also helped him to climb to 15th in the world in his category. TRI-NETRA System developed for enhancing the vision of locomotive pilots in inclement weather. TRI-NETRA stands for Terrain Imaging for Diesel Drivers Infrared Enhanced Optical and Radar Assisted System. It is made up of 3 components of the system act as 3 eyes of the locomotive pilot. It will give the locomotive pilot a clear view of the track ahead in bad visibility conditions. It will also map the terrain ahead so that the driver knows when he is approaching a station or signal. WHO declares India as maternal and neonatal tetanus free. Previously in May 2016, WHO certified India yaws free. Yaws is a chronic bacterial infection that affects the skin, bones and cartilages. The maternal and neonatal tetanus elimination has been the result of India's focused approach. It reduced maternal and neonatal tetanus to less than 1 case per 1,000 live births in all 675 districts. 11th Asia-Europe Meeting Summit issues Ulaanbaatar Declaration. The declaration focuses on fight against terrorism and greater connectivity among Asia and Europe. It commits to broaden political dialogue and enhance economic cooperation. It commits to promote effective multilateralism and strengthen other multilateral processes. 3 Indian sites listed among UNESCO's World Heritage Sites. UNESCO listed Franco-Swiss architect Le Corbusier's work among its World Heritage Sites. The listed sites include Chandigarh's Complexe du Capitole, Kanchenjunga National Park and Mount Kanchenjunga. It is the first time that any country got 3 sites inscribed in the list at a single session of the committee meeting. Parliament passes Regional Centre for Biotechnology Bill 2016. The bill seeks to establish a Regional Centre for Biotechnology in Faridabad, Haryana. The institution will be an institution of education, training and research under the auspices of UNESCO. It will disseminate knowledge by providing teaching and research facilities in biotechnology and related fields. It will create a hub of biotechnology expertise. It will facilitate transfer of technology and knowledge in the SAARC region and generally Asia. Fortune 500 list released. India's India Oil Corporation ranked at 161st place. Walmart topped the list with revenue of $482.13 million. The world's 500 largest companies generated $27.6 trillion in revenue. 7 Indian companies figure in the Fortune 500 list. Indian Oil Corporation, that's IOC, ranked highest at 161st with $54.7 billion. Union Cabinet approves Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Bill 2016. Seeks to evolve a mechanism for social and educational empowerment of transgenders. It will bring transgenders into the mainstream of society and bestow many benefits. It will make all the stakeholders accountable for upholding the principles of the bill. It will bring greater accountability on the part of the union and state governments. Union Cabinet approves establishment of All India Institute of Medical Sciences at Gorakhpur. It will be established under Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana. Cost for establishment of new AIIMS in Gorakhpur will be 1011 crore rupees. Recurring expenditure will be met by the respective new AIIMS from their annual budgets. The institution will have a hospital with capacity of 750 beds. Rajya Sabha passes Child Labour Prohibition and Regulation Amendment Bill 2012. It prohibits employment of children below 14 years in all occupation or processes. It also adds a new category of persons called adolescent, 14 to 18 years. It also enhances the punishment for employing any child in an occupation. Penalty for employing a child increased to imprisonment between 6 months and 2 years. Steve Elworthy appointed Managing Director of 2019 World Cup. The 2019 World Cup will be held in England and Wales. He will also oversee Champions Trophy and Women's World Cup in 2017. He has previously been the tournament director for the 2007 and 2009 World T20s. He is former South Africa fast bowler. ECI launched National Electoral Roll Purification 2016. It will improve health of electoral rolls and to optimize the polling station location. The motto of ECI for the year 2016 is No Voter to be Left Behind. NERP will ensure that all electoral rolls will be made free from errors. Amendment in the Benami Transactions Prohibition Amendment Bill 2015 approved. The amendments aim to strengthen the bill in terms of legal and administrative procedure. The amendments will empower the government to confiscate Benami property. those who declare their Benami properties under income declaration scheme will get immunity under the Act. For more on current affairs, log on to jagranjosh.com.